Hello and welcome to another episode of the Creative Chit Chat. My name's Craig D'Souza. I'm the CEO and founder of the Creative Industry Association. And today I bring you a great friend of mine, Dave Hickman from BB's Home Store. Dave, hello and welcome. Thank you for taking the time to join us today. How are you?
Good afternoon, Craig. Yes, very well, thank you.
Good, good. David, for those that are watching and listening, tell us who you are and what you do.
I run BB's Home Stores, soft craft, for my troubles.
Fantastic. Now, is that an online shop?
It's
Shop?
yeah,
What is
it's
that?
basically online. We are creating a website, e-commerce website, which is in the up and running at the moment, or getting running at the moment.
Fantastic. So, David, if you don't mind me asking, you are a very man's man.
Yes, yes.
Um, how did you get into running a kind of haberdashery craft online store? What's the story behind all of that?
Well, I was a butcher for most of my life, and I was sort of semi-retired, and went into taxi driving for a little bit, which come to a bit of an abrupt end with the COVID and with the pandemic, and I went back to the family company and noticed there was a corner going under attended, really, not utilised.
Right, right. And what was that? What was that doing at that time? That was unutilized. What was the thing that would
Well,
kind of
the sort of the soft craft part of it was very limited stocks, and
right?
just to sort of streamline it, and we've I've gone into a few different avenues with it, and it seems to be picking up very well.
Now, before we get into that streamlining side of things, because I know there's quite an innovative way how you deliver stuff, which I'm quite excited about to show people.
Yeah.
But I also want to just delve a little bit more into how you got into craft. Now, isn't there a bit of history with
Well,
haberdashery?
funny enough, as a youngster, my mum worked there originally with her mum in a big old time haberdashery with all the wooden drawers pulling out zips and cottons and needles, and real old time place. And through the years, all of us had worked there for school holidays and breaks and half terms and that type of thing. And it seems to have turned full circle now. I'm back where I started as a youngster.
So again, it's that kind of creativity that's come out in you. Now,
Yeah,
now I also know as a butcher, you've won a number of awards for your kind of window displays and
window
stuff like that.
displays, shop displays. Yeah, yeah, a few little competitions, little local competitions through the high road that we worked in, and Christmas displays, that type of thing, which always interested me.
That
The creativity of it.
yeah, so we were about to say, so that kind of creativity feel, that kind of
A little bit of flair, I suppose, is the
flair,
word.
it's kind of always kind of been in you and just waiting to kind of come out. Again, you're a man's man, you're a Londoner, you're a cabbie, you kind
Yeah.
of, but you've got all of this stuff in kind of now being channeled into BB's home store, which
Yeah.
is a haberdashery and craft store. So then you've come in, you've had a look at what's going on, you've looked at the logistics side of things, and what's been the major point that you've turned this company around and looked at what's going on? How are you delivering stuff? What's
the
the unique thing about it?
the beauty of it was from going from that can't get through someone's post box on their door to this that is Cryovac, which it's vacuum packed, and it gets delivered through the door whether you're in or you're out, so you haven't got to traipse back up the post office to pick up your parcel, which has done quite a bit.
So
And all,
does that affect the wool though? If you vacuum pack, you're taking all the air out. Does that affect the wool?
not at all, not at all. It bounces back. It does.
And what are your customers saying about that? Are they
Oh, the comments are amazing. Actually, there's more and more comments every week. I mean, this is my prototype from a year ago, and it's got bigger and better. And the comments are like I say, you don't have to actually be in waiting for that package that won't fit through your letterbox, because it does. So
are you a crafter yourself, Dave? Do you craft, or is it just purely now a gap in the marketplace and the logistics of giving great product to people?
more so giving great products to people, sourcing out what you can find, what can be done online, and really, I wouldn't say I'm much of a crafter, although I've always liked the art of display and that type of thing, and there's something very tactile about a ball of wool somehow.
So I mean, it's an amazing story that okay, I don't want to use the term somebody like you, because that's really derogatory and bad. But actually, as a burly ex-London cabbie driver, to forge a successful craft business, what's the future for you now? What does your 3, 6, 9, 12 months, 24 months look like? What's the big thing that's going to happen?
Well, I think predominantly I'll be looking into the sort of DIY and soft paper type of crafts, something that I can pick up and hopefully sell on to somebody if it suits our company.
Yeah. And I don't know how to really ask this question. Do you find a lot of gentlemen doing what you do at the moment? Is that
We're actually on this year, we're 1,000% up, which does mean I've got drivers coming in, courier drivers, post office drivers, and I'm finding now I'm actually having to push them out the offices where they're looking all round at stock. They're so amazed at how many colours, how many ranges there are in wools and yarns, and it's now a case of my delivery driver's always there rather than never there. So
obviously a great thing for your business that the delivery
yeah,
driver's always there.
But
and
they're showing a great interest.
And they are, but
They are, yeah. And these are men much of similar size to me.
So do you think you'll be kind of an advocate now for men crafting in the industry, men starting up a business?
Why not? Why not? Why not?
Because obviously it's happened to you, and I guess it can happen to anyone, right?
Let's face it, to make a personalised gift for someone is always better than just shelf bought. So
they normally, well, I always ask people I'm talking to give us a couple of top tips for people that might want to get in this industry, but maybe I'm going to be maybe a little bit more defiant of going, if gentlemen like yourselves want to get into this industry, what might be your top tips for them to get into this industry?
Well, don't give up trying, and it's an industry the same as anything else. So it's not just all glitter and stars, and there's a lot of space for gentlemen in the industry.
Fantastic, Dave. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. I know you're a busy man, especially in these days. I thank you so much for the time that you've taken to answer my questions. I wish you all the best of luck in the world.
Thank you very much.
Anybody that wants to contact Dave or BB's Home Store, all the links are in the bottom, in the comments, or at the end of the slide. Please reach out to him. Please make your comments, and we'll see you on the next one. Dave, thank you very much. Take care.
Thanks very much, Craig. Thank you.